Hello everyone, welcome back to the UG English channel. Heroes class lo How Happy is a Little Stone and a Beautiful Poem Sem-V Unit 1 lo examination purpose lo quick revision చేద్దాము. So this beautiful poem is written by Emily Dickinson. ఎవరైనా ఈ క్లాస్ వినకపోయినా కూడా ఒక ఈ 10 minutes వీడియో కనుక చూస్తే you can get good marks in examination. So without wasting time, we will quickly move into the class. Yeah. So this poem, How Happy is a Little Stone, is written by Dickinson. Poet or the Dickinson compares her life to a stone. Ante oka living thing ni, that means a human life ni, a non-living thing, oka stone ki compare chestu rastundi. So how stone is very happy. How stone is very happy without any stress of day-to-day life or without any difficulties. So whereas human beings are very nervous, stressed, and they are very unhappy. So ఈ చిన్న డిస్క్రిమినేషన్, ఈ చిన్న తేడాను చూపిస్తూ ఈ పోయం రాయడం జరిగింది. సో ఇక్కడ ఈ స్టోన్, ద వర్డ్, ద స్టోన్ స్టాండ్స్ ఫర్ a symbol of ideal happiness or also a life without any pressure. So this poem is one of the cheerful poems of the writer. So this poem is also known as Simplicity. The title of the poem is Simplicity, or How Happy is the Little Stone. Remember this one. And coming to the background of the poet, Emily Dickinson is one of the famous writers of America. She spent all her life alone and she never got married. So during her lifetime she never became famous because she did not publish anything. So only after her death she became famous. So her themes of poems are generally loneliness, depression, death, immortality. And her style of writing is very interesting. She frequently uses capital letters to highlight some words in the poem, and also uses dashes to indicate a pause, a break in thought in her poems. So because I could not stop for death and hope is a thing with feathers are two important poems of Emily Dickinson. So this is a poem. It's a simple 10-line poem, very simple poem. So in the beginning of the poem she compares the goal of a stone. See, how happy is a little stone that rambles in the road alone. You can observe here the word stone and road are highlighted with capital letters. So she says that the stone is very happy because it rambles on the road. Ramble means moving from one place to another place without any goal, without any direction. But whereas the human beings have some goals, we only walk on the roads with specific goals. So that's why we are stressed, that's why we are unhappy. And the stone is not worried about the careers. So we don't find any stone which is preparing for degree exam or which is preparing for IAS exam or which is very fascinated to buy some articles or something. సో ఎటువంటి కెరీర్ కానీ ఎటువంటి లక్ష్యం లేకున్నటువంటి స్టోన్స్ చూస్తాం మనం. వీ డోంట్ ఫైండ్ ఎనీ స్టోన్ విత్ ఎనీ గోల్. బట్ వేర్ యాజ్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ హ్యావ్ గోల్స్, వీ హ్యావ్ సమ్ కెరీర్ గోల్స్, దట్స్ వై వీ ఆర్ స్ట్రెస్డ్. అండ్ ద అదర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్ షీ రేజెస్ ఈస్ అండ్ ఎక్సిజెన్సీస్ నెవర్ ఫియర్స్. సో ఏ స్టోన్కి ఏం ఎమర్జెన్సీ ఉండదు. ఎక్సిజెన్సీస్ మీన్స్ ఎమర్జెన్సీ హియర్. ఎటువంటి స్టోన్ కూడా ఏ ఎమర్జెన్సీ కూడా భయపడదు. So these are the few points she raised in the beginning of the poem, and this is very interesting point she raises here. Whose coat of elemental brown a passing universe put on. That means all stones are similar color, that is a basic brown color. Whose coat means is a color, the color of her outside color appearance is common. All stones look similar. Even the universe, a passing universe put on the same color. That means all items in the universe are behaves in the same way, but whereas the humans changes colors here. We have many colors. We have colors of racism, we have colors of gender bias, we have colors of religion, we have colors of different isms. That's why we are unhappy, we are unable to stay united with others. Whereas the little stone is happy because it shows only one color, it has only one brown color, basic color, it doesn't change its colors like a chameleon. And the other important point she raises is it is independent as the sun. It doesn't depend on anyone. We human beings are parasites in the society. We depend on everything. We depend on the plants, we depend on the society, we depend on other persons and every time. So that's why we are unable to glow alone. We are always dependent, whereas the stone is independent. That's why the stone is very happy, according to the poet. And final line of the poem is fulfilling absolute decree in a casual simplicity. See, this is about the order. Decree is about order or law of the nature, of the God. So the stone fulfills the absolute decree. Whatever the job is assigned to the stone, it is fulfilling now. Exactly. But we, the human beings, we are not following the nature. We are out of the court, out of the box. And what we are doing? We are grabbing everything from the nature. We are dominating the other species on the nature. We forget that we are part of the nature. So that's why she says that the stone is the one which follows the absolute decree, the perfect order of the nature. But whereas the human beings are not following the rules of the nature, that's why we are not happy with the nature. And to conclude the poem, the simple poem compares a human life to a stone, and she tries to convey that the stone is very happy, but we are not happy. While we are walking down on a road, we kick the little stone without caring about it. We are all so blind that we just see what we want to see and not what's really there. Sometimes we forget the nature and we only see some specific items in the nature. She advises us that to develop different perspectives of the life and lead a happy life. So the final conclusion of the poem is the stones are happy because they don't have life goals. They never become, they never fear in emergencies. They don't change colors as humans did. And they follow the rules of the universe. These 4 points are very important. They have no goals. They never fear in emergencies. They don't change colors. And they follow the rules of the universe. So that's why they are unstressed. They don't have any stress in the life, and that's why they are very happy in the life. So this is the simple message of the poem. Thank you for watching this video. All the best. Thank you. And I will provide a link to download the summary of this poem and all the semester 5 material in the description of the video. So please go through the ugenglish.in or the description of the video. Thank you for watching.